Recently, my Bible reading partner and I have been reading through the book of Genesis. And when we were reading in chapter 1, the creation story, and we got to the part where God says, let us make man in our image, and he creates people, and then he gives them this command. He said, God blessed them, and God said to them, be fruitful and multiply, and fill the earth and subdue it, and rule over the fish of the sea, and over the birds of the sky, and over every living thing that moves on earth. And I was thinking about that command, be fruitful and multiply. And obviously, in the case of the first man and woman, there was a biological component to that they were to have children, and their children were to have children. And so humanity would expand over the earth. But I think that's a command that is still appropriate for believers from that point forward to today. God said, be fruitful, and we are told to have the fruit of the Spirit in our lives. Also, Paul in Colossians 1, when he was talking about the prayer that he had for the Colossians, he said, so that you will walk in a manner worthy of the Lord, to please him in all respects, bearing fruit in every good work and increasing in the knowledge of God. Part of our experience as believers is that we are to bear fruit, both that character that comes from being indwelled by the Spirit, the fruit of the Spirit, love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, self-control, but also bearing fruit in good works. And we are to multiply. One of the last things that Jesus said to his disciples in Matthew 28, 19 and 20 is to go into all the world and make disciples, baptizing them in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, teaching them to observe all that I have commanded you. And then there was that promise, lo, I am with you always to the end of the earth. And so that command to be fruitful and multiply, which was given in Genesis 1, is still true for us today. So I would encourage us to be thinking today, how am I being fruitful? Where is the fruit of the Spirit being seen in my life? Where are the good works that I'm doing producing fruit for the kingdom? And then how am I multiplying? Who am I investing in? Who am I discipling? So that we are fulfilling God's command, and so that people are coming to him.